My 4C hair was always dry when I figured out these points that I'm about to share with you. Number one, I moisturize my hair before it gets dry. So basically, I learned my hair. I figured out that, Alexa, stop. I figured out that my hair gets dry about day 8 9 after I moisturize my hair because I have a good moisturization routine, which I already posted on my channel. So because my hair gets dry around day 8, I moisturize around day 6 if I have time, or day 7 if I didn't have time to do it on day 6. What happens is when I moisturize my hair before it gets dry, I get ahead of the dryness. Okay, my hair doesn't break like that, which is why, as you can see in these pictures, my hair continue to grow even though I've been growing it seriously for the past just 2 years, right? So that's number one. Get ahead of your dryness. Number two, keep your hair, after you moisturize it, right? Keep a heated environment in your hair for at least 15 minutes. What do I mean by that? After you moisturize, right, with your products, either use a heated cap or use a regular shower cap and then wrap a shirt or a towel on your head for like 15 minutes just to allow your own body heat to kind of like get the moisture to penetrate even deeper in your hair. That way you can keep the moisture for a longer period of time. Number three, when I moisturize my hair within the braids, because I keep these braids in for 2 weeks, right? Let's just say I moisturize my hair and then around day 8 and 9, which is usually when I see the dryness, and I moisturize around day 6 and 7, right? Just to get ahead of the dryness. Let's just say that moisture session, even though I use the heated environment tip, let's just say it didn't moisturize my hair enough. I could feel it, right? What what am I gonna do? Instead of putting more products on the braids, I take my braids down. Yes, it's that serious. Length retention is directly linked to how moisturized you keep your hair as a 4C natural. It's directly linked. So what I do is that I really get serious with it. If when I moisturize within the braids, it's not moisturized enough, even after I use the heated environment method, I take my braids down and actually moisturize the loose hair, okay? Because moisture penetrates better with your hair loose, right? Let's just say before I even get to that point, right? I get under the shower, I drench my hair. So that's called hydration, right? With water. So I hydrate my hair, completely drench it, right? And then I add my products. If my hair gets dry around like the next 3 4 days, I know, my hair was not moisturized enough. Then I take my whole head down, like my whole hair. I just take them down and I moisturize, okay? If I feel like my hair should have stayed moisturized for a little bit longer and it didn't, that's when I wash my hair. Because at that point, what my hair is telling me is that it cannot accept any more product. I have product buildup. That's when I wash my hair. So, first and foremost, you get ahead of the dryness. Second, if you moisturize, it doesn't last at least 4 to 5 days. You get in the shower, you drench your hair completely, and then you put your products. If that doesn't work, you undo your hair, you apply your products. If it doesn't last at least 4 to 5 days, you completely start your whole wash day routine over. You completely start over with shampoo, everything. At that point, I would advise that you use a clarifying shampoo because your hair is not accepting products, okay? My bonnet, or I use a satin scarf, tie it on my head, and then I put my hat, my winter hat, right? You cannot just use a winter hat unless it's satin lined, right? But if it's not satin lined, like most winter hats are, they will dry your hair, right? And don't worry about looking, ghetto when you get to where you want to go, right? When you get to where you want to go, you can use the restroom to take your bonnet off, or you remove it with the hat. So you find where the bonnet is and you remove both at the same time, so people don't see that you are wearing a bonnet underneath your hat if you care, right? Because the next point I want to make is about looking at your products. So get used to researching what the ingredients in your products are, because you might have a product in your stash that you see every, because oh, it could be, you know, cheaper, it could be easily accessible to you. The point is, do your research to get to know what ingredient is in your hair products, because based on the ingredients that's in your hair product is probably what is causing your hair to not be moisturized for a long period of time. Our hair has the, you know, it has the capacity to keep moisture for at least a week, at least 7 days. If your moisture is not lasting at least 7 days, it's one of the things that I just mentioned, right? So go on ChatGPT, take a picture of the ingredients list, ask ChatGPT what these ingredients are, right? And the next question you can ask ChatGPT is, do these ingredients work for 4C hair? And ChatGPT is gonna break it down for you. Okay. And then once you figure out that your products don't work for you, you don't have to throw them away. What you can do, you can gift them, you can donate them at a woman's, you know, shelter. That helped my hair to stay moisturized is that I follow influencers with my hair type or with 4C hair, or just influencers that I've seen are able to keep their hair moisturized for a long time, right? And again, I don't go ahead to purchase the product right away. No, I Google the products that I see in their video, and then I get their ingredients list and plug it in ChatGPT. Don't be buying products like crazy just because an influencer say, oh, this product worked for me. It does not at all means that it's gonna work for you. There's no correlation. Even if your hair is the same as theirs, even if it has the same porosity, same, you know, thickness, same everything, it doesn't mean it will work for you. You might be using too much or too little than what they're using. What you eat in your diet might be different. So you have to ChatGPT it to know if it will work for you. If ChatGPT says that it will work for you, then you know there's a likelihood that it's gonna work for you. Even then, after you use it, it might not work. What do you do at that point? You return it if it's to a website that accept returns. If not, like I said, you donate it or you gift it to a family member, a friend, whatever. The next point I want to make is that I use products with more natural ingredients. So if a product has aloe or honey or glycerin in the first five ingredients, I will pick up that product. Not buy it, I will pick it up and then I will take a picture of the ingredients list and plug it into ChatGPT. But if the first five ingredients are not natural ingredients, I don't even have to plug it into ChatGPT because that's a waste of time, right? So our hair, it needs natural ingredients, things like honey, glycerin, aloe, marshmallow root, vitamin B5, things like that. My next point, I don't skip deep conditioners, okay? In my wash day, right? I either use a highly moisturized conditioner with a lot of good ingredients, or I just skip that part and go, straight to a deep conditioner. A really good conditioner or a deep conditioner is where the key is at. That's how you set your hair to receive your moisture routine, right? If your deep conditioner wasn't that good, your moisture session is gonna be fine if you have good products at that point, but it could be better. So you want to set your hair up for the best possible situation. So this is my last point in terms of how I make sure that my 4C natural hair remains moisturized and that it doesn't stay dry at all. Remember, dryness is your enemy for lengthy retention. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more content.